Yeah, I think we did it. What is going on, everybody? I'll go like that, but then drastically lower it. There we go. Whew. Hi, welcome. Let's fix the camera a little bit more here, but not too much. Don't do that. Come on now. Okay, I think that's good. You think that's good?
Yeah, I think it's okay. It's not, ideal, but it's okay.
What would make it better? Anything that I can...
I mean, that you can do? Probably not.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well then, hello!
Put up one of those fake Zoom backgrounds.
Yeah. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We are here. We are ready. Happy spooky month.
Yeah.
One and all. We should probably... click over to the thing. As always, let us know how our balancing is. I believe that the game is going to be a little loud, so I'm probably going to have to lower it.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
So good.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
How do you get to be that guy?
The guy who just goes,
You
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Come to understand fear as I have.
Don't ask me, man. I wish I knew. We'd have a fair bit more money than we do now.
I'm sure, it's not like he makes money every time somebody plays one of the games.
No.
It's just,
Maybe I'll try that. I felt like that was very loud, but if the game is now quiet, let us know.
Hob is here and says, I have returned.
What's up, Hob? Happy Friday.
Let us know how the sound is, Hob.
Please.
Please. This intro is so good.
It's incredible. This intro is absolutely incredible.
The maggots. And then the bone saw.
Yeah, no, it's real good.
Hob says the game is a teensy bit quiet.
Okay.
But I'm afraid of asking it to turn up more.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, see,
We
the
did
game
it.
sounds in my headphones are very loud.
Yeah, I think that's the PC. Oh, it's definitely the PC. Holy crap.
Okay.
All right, you're going to hear a ding from the computer. Sorry, everybody. But that should be better.
Okay, yes, significantly.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, for those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VoD, what is going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and as you can kind of tell, and now more definitively tell, pardon us, we are here continuing our playthrough of Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. It is for the GameCube, but as you saw, we are playing it on the Wii because, it's backwards compatible. God forbid. So yes, we have been playing this game for a while. This is our Spooky Month live stream playthrough for this year, 2022. So, we're getting through it. We are up to... is it this? 9:26. Yeah. So we just finished playing as a journalist during World War I, whose name currently escapes me. But at the end of his chapter, we fought a boss and killed it.
A boss.
It was the guardian, Ulioth's guardian, who was guarding the symbol for Zelatoth. I got there. It's not like these names are, complicated or anything.
No.
So I should have just known it immediately. But we did it. And then we came out of the room where we were in to see this, spirit begging for help. And now she's just standing here.
Huh.
So, obviously we'll get into this thing, but if people are unaware, let us know how life is going for you. How was your week this past week? How has October been treating you now that we're about halfway through it? We would love to hear from you in chat, or if you're watching on the VoD, down in the comments below. And then really quickly, please don't forget, if you're enjoying the things that we're doing, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notified whenever any of our videos come out, or whenever we go live here on Geek for All every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Figure I'd get that out of the way early. And then to check out our other channels, like if you're watching on the VoD and you want to know where to watch this live, links in the description down below for whichever channel you're on, the other channels. So there's Geek for All, Video Games for All, and Gluten Free for All. So check those out, and you can sub and ring the bells at all three. So, we ready to talk to this lady?
Hi, nurse from World War I. Talk to us. Can get the blood out of what?
I don't know, but she gave us the basement key. It says we found it. Was it just lying there on the floor? Did it appear there from the spirit? I don't get it fully. But here we are, I suppose. But anyway.
She couldn't get the blood out.
Yeah. And so now we have the basement key, which we know this is the key to the basement because when we played as our ancestor Maximilian Roivas, he went down to the basement after he revealed the door.
Out, damn spot.
I mean, that sounds like what Maximilian was doing as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right? Ooh.
There's
A couple of things. Yeah. So firstly, a stockpile of Edward's port. One of his many eccentricities, his taste for port went hand in hand with his appetite for knowledge. No doubt his quests were fueled by this little cash. Yeah, it doesn't look that little to me, man. Nothing over here, but as Amy correctly pointed out, there is a shotgun up here. A pump-action shotgun hangs from a plaque mounted on the dusty wall. And we now have a shotgun. I mean, I'm still going to keep the Gladius equipped because guns are,
not as good.
less good. Yeah. They just are. I mean, you got to reload them and stuff. It's just easier to, target things' heads and chop them off.
Right.
All right. Ooh. We found bullets as well. Shotgun shells, specifically. Looks like there's a door here that Maximilian did not go in, to my recollection. Oh.
What are we seeing here?
Would you look at this? A brass framework hangs from the ceiling, cradling the globe in the observatory above. It seems to have been modified, now part of some elaborate locking mechanism. Good to know. Good to know. Looks like there's some more bullets over here. More shotgun shells. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Now, if we open this fuse box, a fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. All but one of the fuses are intact. The absence of this one is suspicious, and until it is replaced, the circuit connected to it is useless. Now, we did this last week, but during our last game or our last chapter, I should say, where we played as the journalist from World War I. If you recall, we also had a broken fuse box. Do you remember what we did with it?
Yes, we used the coin as a temporary fuse.
Which, oops, we have here as Alex or Alexandra because it was taped to the back of the chapter page that described the previous chapter. So we use it. Alex jams the lucky penny in place of the missing fuse. We trip the breaker, and the dark bathroom is now lit up.
It still looked dark to me.
Firstly, 38 revolver ammunition. So we have that gun as well, if people didn't see. We have a revolver here with 5 bullets in it. So now we have more ammo for it. And there's a big-ass safe here. The safe is large.
I thought you were talking about her ass, because she keeps doing that, like, tilty hip thing. Yeah. She's wearing those low-rise pants, so it, like, really lends itself to that, you know? Maybe you don't know. You're not female, but,
I'm
you know.
not, yeah. Last
Low-rise pants, you know, kind of direct your hips to do that thing.
Gotcha.
Almost.
Like, purposefully, though, right? To, like, draw attention, or...
I think so, you know? It's like, I don't know. Maybe you just feel sexier when you're wearing them. I don't know.
I probably would, yeah.
Leave it in the comments, guys.
The safe is large and old-fashioned, made in the days when security was derived from the heavy metal construction rather than secure locking mechanisms. It doesn't look like it would be too difficult to break the combination, if only Alex had a stethoscope to hear the tumblers more clearly.
Ask the nurse ghost.
Yeah. Nice.
Hobbs says, obligatory Dirty Harry revolver reference.
That's right. Do you feel lucky? Or it's do I feel lucky? Well, do ya? Sorry. See, I literally just immediately messed it up, right? Now, if you recall, Maximilian went down this well to get to the city.
Wait, it wasn't a revolver.
No, it was a handgun, a Magnum handgun in the movie. But
yeah, when you said that, I was like, was that a revolver? Okay, I guess he's right.
So yeah, this is the well that Maximilian climbed down to get to the city with, like, all the things in it that made him go crazy. And it looks like now it's legitimately cement sealed off. But...
Can't blame whoever done that.
But it also looks like this is a way down.
Oh.
It's just a lot better sealed than pump the water out of this well and then climb a ladder.
Right.
But if we go to the globe upstairs, it seems that there might be a way to open it. So, I mean, we're finding a bunch of things in the house or in the mansion, right, now that can be done. Whereas originally it was kind of like one thing at a time. It was like, okay, now we can do this, now we can do that. So now we're getting a little bit more of a hint, right? The light just went on in the bathroom. So we want to check out the bathroom that we weren't able to enter before because it was too dark to see anything. So we have that as an option. There's also the globe that we've been hinted at could lead us to opening that locked mechanism down there to presumably go down into the big-ass city. And third, there's this giant safe that if we get a stethoscope, hopefully we can hear the tumblers, open the safe, and see whatever's inside of there as well. So we have 3 different possibilities. So, I mean, I think we can, like, check out the globe. Spoilers, the bathroom is where we're supposed to go right now, but we can at least look at the globe and see where it's going to take us for the future. But you can go ahead and read chat while I go to try to find where this globe is, or remind myself.
Hobbs says clue reference then.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
And then he says, I feel like my comments always come late or out of order, and I don't know whose end that's on.
Yeah, it felt like it was a little bit later because we read it very shortly after we saw it.
Yeah.
It might be
there's
like a
delay, I guess.
It might be like a refresh thing. I don't think it was that big of a delay. Or I'm sorry, I will rephrase. I don't think we have that big of a delay, but I could be wrong.
I think Hobbit's probably that there's a delay on both ends, making it a double delay. That is making it longer and weirder. But I don't know why. Is that like a constant thing? You say always, so yeah, it must be both of us at the same time,
right?
Because I mean, everyone comments on how long the comments take to show up, at least on our end. But out of order is interesting. That one I haven't heard. But yeah, we literally cannot make it go faster. There isn't a way to do that.
Well,
unfortunately.
not.
What?
Never mind. It goes into the nitty gritty. These streams are not ultra low latency because I want them to be a little bit better quality. I do the ultra low latency for the Magic ones because when people are telling us what to draft, it's better that they have it a little bit quicker. But to be completely honest, like if I move right now, I'll tell you when I see it on that TV over there. So I'll move here and I see us move. Now, what was that, 5 seconds? Like, that's not that big of a delay for the issues that Hobb is describing. So it would have to be something else. By the way,
I just assumed you weren't changing the latency depending on which video it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to, because for Magic I want it to be as low as possible, but it means that the quality suffers for it. And so for these, where it's typically a lot more visually stimulating for these games that we're playing, I try to make it a higher quality as opposed to as quick as possible for people to see it after it happens. But again, 5 seconds, not that long. So, it might be like an internet thing on somebody else's end. I'm not really sure, but I looked over there and I mean, again, you heard me say I move, then it was there. It was like 5 seconds. So that's the best I've got for you.
Okay, he's saying that we typically see a few comments before his. Like, it's not that big of a deal most of the time. Just trying to troubleshoot.
Gotcha. Well, I hope the comments, like our feedback has helped in understanding or whatever. Okay, this section I thought was interesting because I don't think I've actually examined here before. The books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch, everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. It's all here, a reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? So
It was secret?
Well, from everybody in the family, clearly. She didn't know until she got here, right?
I thought she had some knowledge of it before she got here.
Did she?
Oh, did she not?
I don't know how she would have.
Okay.
But some people had to, because there were so many people, Edwin Lindsay and this guy just now, the journalist, both showed up with things to give to the grandfather.
Right.
So, like, people knew that he was the guy to talk to. I mean, maybe it was like, this is like early 2000s. So, like, maybe it was like, forums or whatever where, like, they met up or something like that, or, like, magazines. But, like, I don't know. Like, yes, for people that were in the house, I mean, he kind of tried to hide it behind this, like, this fake bookcase here or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Let's see. He says, I don't want to come off like a roar, you guys aren't reading all my comments when I send them, snarled Rule. Probably just my app data. Doing this all mobile.
Gotcha.
Oh, maybe,
Gotcha.
yeah. He says, not much of a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we can't do anything there. I do not remember where this globe is.
I don't either. I don't remember a globe at all, to be perfectly honest.
Well, let's see.
I only know it exists because you keep on talking about it.
We read this already. What about through here? Is it through here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So this is the one. So here's the globe. It says, a globe cradled... We haven't been in this room before, by the way.
I was going to say, we definitely have not seen this.
We have not. A globe cradled in a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. A lens is situated in the northern hemisphere above a label that reads, "There be dragons here."
Ah. Okay.
A brass-framed mirror is set into the wall. The mirror's direction can be adjusted by means of 2 crankshafts set below it. A curious device. Is it related to the telescope in some way? Should we adjust the mirror?
Yeah.
So, there's nothing happening, right? Because we're missing something. Because again, as I said, spoilers, the bathroom is where we're trying to go now.
Okay.
Right? But we can adjust the mirror over here as well. And there was a third one somewhere. Right. Is it just this?
On that table? Yeah.
Oh, this thing here. Okay, so it's showing that. But, and adjust the mirror, yeah. So we could then adjust this as well. But again, we're not at the point where it makes sense for us to do that yet because nothing is happening yet. But
got it.
Anything else to look at in here? That's just the door. Oh wow, this is a cool room.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll come back here when it's more relevant for us to come back here. But for now, we've now found this room. And we can deal with it later. Because now it's time to go find that bathroom whose light we turned on downstairs. And we can get into the next chapter of our story. Is it this way? It's like one of these, right? Yeah, immediately found it. Hell yeah. Okay. An antique medicine cabinet hangs on the wall. Its wood is stained from years of use and the ambient humidity of the room. Of course we should open it. What a surprise. Inside is a chapter page. We'll get to that in a second. I have not picked it up yet on purpose because we have found a journal, or a page, excuse me, from the journal of Maximilian Roivas. Which is definitely not at all going to contain insane rantings. So let's remind ourselves. Do we have the first one? We have the first page of his journal, which we've read previously, but it's been a couple of weeks. Let's remind ourselves. This is a page from Maximilian Roivas' journal. It reads, "Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but no less than a newborn baby."
Yeah. Well. Clearly he started writing in his journal when he got very crazy.
Yep.
So, because you would think page 1 would be tamer than that.
And not for nothing, this page looks like a little bit more kempt, if you will. Like it looks like it's like more cleanly torn out of the journal. Whereas if we look at this one, it's much more weathered. It's got like the like binding section still.
Spilled his coffee on it.
If it's coffee.
Wiped his nose.
So this is a page from Maximilian Roivas' journal. It reads, "I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. I have learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I most fear. All that were loyal to me now number among my worst enemies."
I was going to say those first 2 parts, okay, okay. But that second part kind of sucks, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see.
Hob says, like you do.
Hidden away inside the medicine cabinet is a chapter page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Should we retrieve the chapter page?
Do you think Sanity's Requiem is in there?
Yes, of course I do.
Okay. Hobbs says paranoia is a hell of a drug.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
All right. We found a chapter page entitled A Legacy of Darkness.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Ulyav.
Did you?
Listen!
It did look.
Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivas has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy has no place in this world.
He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Pray to me that they don't.
Spoilers. She did.
So cool.
Hobbs says, in 18 years precisely, the planets will align ever so nicely.
Exactly. So,
This sink looks like a bird bath. It's very awkward.
sure. So, for folks who, again, either have not been following along or do not recall, I mentioned Maximilian, right? And we just saw the journal pages from him. He is an ancestor of ours. Edward is our
Really? That's good to know.
You didn't remember that?
I was making a joke that it was us.
That he was an ancestor of ours. Gotcha. Ours, meaning,
It was bad.
Alex.
It was bad.
It's fine. I apologize that I didn't get it. So, because he was Maximilian Roivas, and he was here in the Roivas mansion, or the Roivas, whatever you want to call it, estate.
The house was left to him.
Correct. And then the house was left to Edward. Now, again, Maximilian went mad and was locked away in an asylum. And then Edward took over. We've seen that people have been delivering him things like, I don't know, the essence of Mantarok and the artifact of...
That's a good cologne, I hear.
And the artifact of Zelatoth as well, the green eldritch god, if you will. So, I mean, there are things. And so that was a bit of a flashback to Pius. I'm like trying to remember all these names, sorry. To Pius Augustus sending his minion, or Uliov's minion, to go kill Edward Roivas. And saying that he would die such a terrible death that no other of his line would ever dare to step foot in the house again, which, like Amy said, spoilers, we're right here. Right. So
he did die a horrible death, though.
Yeah.
Like the royal we.
Yeah, like our ancestor, everybody's ancestor. So, it's time to read A Legacy of Darkness. You ready?
Yeah. It's already with the whispering and everything.
The Roivas Family Estate, Rhode Island, 1952. No narration to start.
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me.
Here it is.
I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chaturga. How Skinner would incorporate Zelatoth into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulyaoth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree. As a psychiatrist, I believed that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre past. It was with great excitement that I began my search. The The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I intended to find their secrets.
And so, we have finally come to Edward's chapter.
Nice. Hobbs says, science!
It's very important. Also, if we look up here, look what we've got.
Huh.
A journal of family history rests on the mantle as if used recently. And so now we have a historical journal. So if we examine it, we also have liquid courage in a flask. A small flask of the old sauce, liquid courage. A magical elixir to power one's spirit in the face of adversity. Bottoms up, using this will regain sanity. And so we have 7 uses of this flask to help us regain our sanity.
Oh boy, it better only be 7. Because you start losing sanity after 7.
It's his port, right? So they talked about how much he loved his port. Okay, so an old musty book bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the early history of the Roivas family, dating back before the settlers in this land. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Should we get it out?
Yes.
We have found the minute hand of a clock.
Oh, I was like, is it one of those flowers that you flatten
Oh,
and dry out?
do like a
'Cause they're
pressing
so
in the book?
pretty. Hobbs says, but did he also enjoy his starboard?
Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
So, if he enjoyed his port, did he enjoy his starboard as
Nice.
well? It's very good.
Yeah.
So, not that we need to check this, this appears to be the minute hand of a large clock made from stamped brass.
Doesn't
So,
look like brass.
the big, I guess.
Looks like raw iron,
Yeah.
perhaps. Or maybe like oxidized bronze.
Yeah. There's like books all over the floor over here. So the big clock that we know about is in here. And so... Oh, nice.
Ah, it's Max.
It is.
Dude looks fucked up.
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end.
Talkative ghost.
And then he goes to the clock because, you know.
Sets the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
You know, 333. It hasn't been important at all in this game so far.
Nope.
It has. We've already, as Alex, we've already set that clock to 333. But anyway, guess what we found? An ancient scroll of paper sits on the chair. We have found the Magic Pool spell scroll. Now, notably, we don't have the tome yet, so we can't use it. We don't have spells yet. But when we do get the tome, we will be able to know how to use that spell. Okay, that's nothing. Edward's favorite reading chair faces a healthy, warm fire. No doubt many cold nights are ahead. Now, notably, we do not have the hour hand, if you will. A looming grandfather clock stands ominously in the corner, gazing on the empty room with an almost patriarchal air of its own. The ghost asked Edward to set the clock, but there are no hands on it. Edward must find the clock hands so he can set it properly. So, of course, we can use this, but we don't have the other hand, So we will have to go and try and find it. Nothing in the bookcases. Nothing over here. Now, I don't know at what point we're at, but let's see. These books contain the history of the Roivas family. Genealogy, birth and death records, deeds and writs. The Roivas history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivas were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivas were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivas rebuilt their lives.
Okay.
See, so we're learning stuff. Yeah. Did we look at this already? We did, and it did nothing for us. There's a lady over here that we can't really... Oh, yes, we can. Politely, she asks Edward if there's anything she can do for him. No, we're good, thanks. By the way, if you look, she might have been a servant, not a nurse.
Ah, yeah. But the nurses wore, like, basically the same outfit.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there's two options. One, like, limited availability, or two, like, easier to program.
Right. Like, they use the same sprite
shit, I did this
for
already. Yeah.
nurses as for maids.
Exactly, yeah.
Hobbs says, the moral of the story, witchcraft is cool.
Can't argue with that. All right.
Wait, what is this part of the wainscoting that is different looking?
Where?
Corner.
Here?
Right there. No, right there.
Here.
Yeah.
Nothing that I can look at.
Weird. Okay.
As a reminder of the family line, above the warm glow of a kindled fire, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. And so again, we talked about this. There's just somebody hanging from the tree, which is real messed up. This part of the library is reserved for the entertaining of the house's more scholarly guests. A simple yet elegant layout affords quiet drink and conversation. All right, this will be the first time we're stepping outside of here. Let's go check out the rest of the house and see if we can find that other clock hand. It's raining outside. Ah, thundering as well. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. So I think that was the same notice that we got when Alex would go through there as well. Of course, the basement door is locked because, you know, why would we not have access to every room in our own house? That's just ridiculous. A large carriage clock sitting on the foyer table. Beautifully crafted, but it appears to be stuck, with the hands set permanently to 3:33. And then again, this is probably the same thing, right? Yeah, okay. Of course.
If you had a digital clock, would that be set to 3:33?
It's the same thing. All right. In we go. Hey, look. Bullets. 38 revolver ammunition. All right, what's in here? With no one living in the house for a long time, it's no wonder the pantry is empty. Edward lives out of the refrigerator, so to speak. Okay. Occasionally get a good view of things. A grandiose kitchen fireplace. With all the amenities of modern life, it hasn't been used in quite some time.
Yeah.
The servant...
Love a kitchen fireplace. Weird like that. You know, it's just so real. You know?
The servant notices Edward's presence and comments on the weather. Idle chit-chat. God, I hate that shit. You're fired. Get out.
Wow.
I can't handle it.
We are different people. I mean, I don't love idle chit-chat
No,
either, right?
no.
I prefer to get to deeper things.
Yeah,
right?
and like
But,
that's fine. I'm not saying don't talk to me. I'm saying talk to me about something real. Like
yeah. But, you know.
it's not like you spoke to me or fired. It's like, you know, think of something real to talk about. Jesus.
I just mean, like, you know, in my profession, stuff like that matters.
Mm.
So. The carousel of progress, Hab says.
Amy has not had the pleasure I love that thing. Carousel of Progress is so cool. It's in Disney. It's a Disney thing. And I believe it was like a World's Fair thing, like a 1960-something World's Fair. My parents went to that. And I know they've talked to me about it, but...
What did it highlight, like different inventions through the decades or something?
Yes and no. It's basically like a moving, living diorama. So, but it's set in one time period, and then it moves, and then it's the next time period. So it does show like the advancements of inventions and stuff, but it's like kind of a little bit of everything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to showing that to you if and when we get ourselves to Disney at some point. But.
Okay.
Edward has never learned the piano, but that has not stopped him from hammering away at the keys now and again. It is very therapeutic. Perhaps one day he would learn it properly. Okay. I also have never learned the piano, although my music teacher in college thought that I, as a tuba player, would just inherently know how to play the piano as well. He like sat down in front of the piano and he was like, well, if you're practicing notes, he's like, I mean, you know where the fingerings are, so here's this note, and now just play it on the tuba and make sure that it sounds the same. And I'm like, how the hell do you just assume I know how to play the piano? And I was like, but what I said to him was, oh, I don't play the piano. He looked at me like I was insane. And I was like, oh, okay, this class is not for me.
Some musicians are like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the instrument is, they can just pick it up and know like how to play it because they know notes and they just are able to like figure out the fingering then for any kind of instrument basically.
Yeah.
And that ain't me. And that's not a lot of people either.
Yeah. Hob gives a little more information on the Carousel of Progress for you.
He says, yeah, they update it every so often, they said. I'm surprised the kids sat as still as they did for it. I forgot it wasn't a full-on ride.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more intellectual of a thing. Like, I guess, right, my guess is that the animatronics kind of caught their attention or held their attention enough because it was something so like somewhat unique. But yeah, like what's being talked about is a lot more. It would probably go above certain young kids' heads because it's not really about that.
How old are your children? Did you say?
Also,
you might have said that in the past, and I'm just forgetting. But
also, since you're back from your entire trip, how did the whole thing go?
Yeah.
An antique cavalry saber mounted on a display stand gleams in the moonlight. So now we have a weapon, which is always and a melee weapon, which is always very important, as we have discovered. Oh, no, that was nothing at all that we could see. Here's this. A bizarre decorated mantle frames the fireplace. Adorned with odd sigils arranged in a circular fashion, it is unlike most of the art in the house. Perhaps this has some special significance? Yes, it does. Okay, we can't see what this is highlighting unless a flash of lightning happens, which I don't really feel like sitting around and waiting for.
But there's a seat right there.
Yeah, thanks. All right, I guess we go upstairs. We're still looking for that other clock hand. If
Was she like scrubbing the floor with her bare hand?
she might have been wiping it, but yes. I don't think it was her bare hand. She must have had a cloth or something in there.
I mean, I didn't see one.
Well, there's only so many pixels that they have access to.
Hob says, oldest turned 5 last Friday. Oh, cute.
Nice.
Second turns 3 in December.
Oh, okay.
Twins turn 1 in November.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Good for you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's probably pretty young for something that's about inventions. Okay.
There were some gunshots and screaming.
Uh-huh.
An exorbitant and out-of-place stained glass window ends the hallway. Whoever put it here had eclectic taste and confirms Edward's belief that the mansion is more folly than a real house.
Wow. Stained glass windows are folly to you?
That's what he said.
Yeah, we're not the same.
All right, let's go in this bathroom. Weird, different angle. Okay. Sure, I suppose.
Alright, let's check the shower for a dead guy.
This room is a holdover from the days when the servants were all residential help living in the mansion. Rumor has it that the old servants' quarters were demolished long ago. Muttering to herself, there's a woman here, muttering to herself as she works, the servant comments on how the mansion is never really clean. And whose fault is... No, I'm just kidding. Not gonna go there.
It still seriously looks like she's using her bare hand for this. Maybe like a toothbrush. Like she's just scrubbing the whole floor of the whole mansion with a toothbrush. Oh my god.
Shotgun shells. So we don't have the revolver or the shotgun yet. Now we have some elephant gun ammunition.
What's an elephant gun?
Like a big rifle, because you gotta be able to take down an elephant with it.
Oh.
An oddly proportioned painting of a man in somewhat Napoleonic garb. Obviously an intentional exaggeration. It gives the painting an oddly quirky feel. We've seen that already.
Hub says, so I mentioned last time we spent Friday at Magic Kingdom, but didn't plan enough to make it through more than 3/4 of it before we had to leave. Saturday, we just chilled at the resort.
Hell yeah.
That is cool. Eric is here and says, hi, friends.
What's up, Erica? Happy Friday. Hope your week's been well. Let us know, as always, how you're doing.
Hab says, Sunday, X took big kids to...
To spend the day.
Oh, okay, to spend the day. Okay. I was like, is that supposed to be like second? And it like switched and was missing the C. With her mom at Kennedy Space Center while I relaxed at the villa with the babies.
Yeah, that sounds awesome,
Yeah.
actually.
So, Kennedy Space Center. Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, elephant gun. How colonial. Yeah, back when shooting elephants was like allowed to be a thing, I guess.
A journal of family history rests on the bench. We pick it up. We have another historical journal. Now, the last one of these had the other clock hand in it. So let's see. An old musty book bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the recent history of the Roivas family, going back perhaps 150 years. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. It's the hour hand of the clock. Yay. I was right. A Spartan bed, vaguely fashioned after colonial trends, offers small comfort to the weary. It hasn't been slept in for a long time, and that in itself is a testament to its luxury.
I do not know what specifies a Spartan bed.
No, but I can tell you that it is small as hell, or at least it looks it. My legs would be hanging off the bottom of that bed for sure. Edward is reassured at the sight of the family gun cabinet. God.
That's reassuring.
Itself a priceless antique. He would rather not have to smash the windows to get inside, but where did he leave the key? So by the way, I believe that is the elephant gun that you see right there.
Okay.
Glowing. So if and when we find the key, we can get the elephant gun. Which we only have one box of ammunition for, but, you know, whatever.
Hub says, Monday we planned better and got to Epcot for rope drop. Got through that in time to park hop in the afternoon to do the few rides they could do at Hollywood Studios, formerly Disney/MGM Studios.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
Tuesday we did Universal Studios. Pro tip, never go to Universal with kids under 6 because they can't do 99% of what's there. But they got to take pictures with trolls characters, so they were okay.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I remember when I went when I was younger with my parents, what they said was, don't go to, it was SeaWorld, I think. Don't go to SeaWorld after going to Disney. Go to SeaWorld first. Now, SeaWorld isn't as much of a thing anymore, so never mind. But that was the tip, was don't go to Disney and then to SeaWorld, because SeaWorld is definitely inferior. And so if you go to Disney first, the kids will expect SeaWorld to be equivalent, and it ain't. So
Erica says, I hope y'all are doing well, or at least better than I am. Sick and sad over here.
Erica.
We're sorry, and we love you.
Yeah.
And we're happy to see you here, at least.
As
Hopefully
always.
you feel better.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bummed today, but I had successes and failures, so it was a little bit up and down, but I'm happy, as always, to be here with all of you folks and playing, again, one of my favorite games of all time, so. A lustrous landscape reflecting the spirit of the American colonists. This painting predates the 18th century. A priceless treasure, Edward has taken care of it by brushing off dirt with rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol?
That's what it said.
Okay. That's a little scary, but, you do you.
All right.
Erica says Angela Lansbury was a surprise blow that I really didn't need this week.
Gotcha. Fair.
Yeah. If it makes you feel better, I had wins today. It was a weird day, a very weird day. But I didn't have any losses. It was all wins.
Which is great. Very good.
I think it was all wins. So,
Positive.
weird, but good.
Like I said, I think I've read this before as well, but since we're here. Brooding, melancholic paintings adorn the walls. Strange choices of decoration for a bedroom. Each one seethes with a virulence that could only have been wrought by an unsound mind. More revolver ammo. We can examine this area. An expansive fireplace inset on the wall faces the bed. No doubt if it were lit, it would make the room quite cozy. So in other words, I guess the room is not currently quite cozy. Got more shotgun shells. Brooding melancholic paintings. Okay, we just read that. Just for a different painting.
This is an old house. It's raining outside, and there's no light in the whole damn house. So it's gonna be cold in there.
Brooding melancholic. Okay, it's the same thing. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hob says Wednesday we did the morning at Animal Kingdom, which was great.
Hell yeah.
And then went back to Magic Kingdom to finish what we missed. That went well until we tried to find room to watch the fireworks show.
Always an interesting, thing for the evening, whether it's the, light parade or the fireworks. That's, a big part of those kinds of trips, for sure.
Yeah. What is that, ichor in the tub?
The master bathroom is woefully Spartan and only barely contemporary. It appears to satisfy the most practical of tastes, or perhaps someone who has their mind set on other things. So it does not specify, but sure. We'll go with that.
Okay, when they said Spartan bed before, I was like, is there a certain type of style bed that the Spartans used? But clearly they're talking about, that it's
A particular, architectural style or whatever. Or design style.
Oh, I was gonna say that it just means it's not, it's kind of sparse.
Oh, okay.
It's not I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Erica says, I'm very happy for you, Glittering Heart. Then Robbie Coltrane passing away today was just the cherry on top of the terrible Sunday.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard that as well, of course. All right, so we now have both clock hands. The ghost asked Edward to set the clock, and now with two hands on the clock face, it can be adjusted.
Maybe you'd feel better if you actually had a real Sunday.
Oh. Okay. As if we needed to know to walk down the hallway through the door that just magically opened in the wall, but... Okay, thanks, Maximilian. Appreciate it.
But clearly he needs the door to open to walk through.
Yeah.
Because he's not a ghost or anything.
Take them. are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my wasted dad.
Oh, I guess that was his unfinished business. And he gets to move on now.
Or he just gets in the book, basically.
A loaded revolver is mounted on the wall by means of a display plaque. And now we have a revolver. Oh.
There you go, Hop.
And bullets, shotgun shells.
A revolver in the study, the library, the hoarder house room. I don't know. Whatever room this is.
We found some elephant gun ammo. So much different ammunition in this room. We know what happens here. A strange leather-bound tome sits closed amidst piles of books and papers. Should we pick up the tome? We have the Tome of Eternal
Stab
Darkness.
it with the saber.
Oh. All the memories. So now we have the magic pool spell, which if we...
Oh, so we just snap and then we get to go for a swim?
Yes, for sure. Oh, spell 10. We never actually found it. Interesting. I mean, we can still do it, but... Magic pool. This dread scroll contains a secret of arcane magic. It reads, this magic transfers the innate magical energy of the environment to the self. The limitless power of the ancients will be at your disposal for the duration of the magic. Once the magic has waned, you will be bereft of spiritual power until it naturally seeps back into your being.
Wow.
You know, like you do.
Yeah, legit. Okay. Hobbs says, ended up not being able to see anything because it was standing room only and we got pushed up behind trees. Then it took like 2 or 3 hours to actually leave the park. That's annoying.
Gotcha. Yeah, because everybody tries to leave all at the same time. For sure.
Hobbs says, then Thursday, we rushed to pack everything before an 11 a.m. checkout.
Oh. I forgot about these enemies. That's awful.
Dude, what the fuck?
And now they're invisible as well.
Oh, great. That looks like part of a key.
Oh.
Ah.
She's having a bad time. Sorry. Oh, God. She hit us into the next room.
Wow.
Don't.
That's amazing. That's a powerful zombie.
Right?
Who's only a zombie because she changed that quickly into a zombie.
Yeah. Are you gonna let me? I don't have a finishing blow. Okay. I guess we don't get a finishing blow. Interesting. Half a key tumbles out from the vase that's been toppled and smashed. It glints on the floor. We have the bottom half of the basement key.
Oh, how are we supposed to fix that?
We have the whatchamacallit?
Oh,
The
yeah,
spell.
yeah. I'm just thinking, like, in real life, what you would do with half the key, you'd throw it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hobbs says, took a 7 p.m. flight back and slept in today. Wait, hold on. What happened to Angela Lansbury? Erica says she passed on the 11th.
Oh, I didn't do that. Ah, it ended up upstairs.
Oh.
Shit. Okay, well, here we go.
Maybe we should drink some from our flask.
Is our sanity that low? No, our sanity's at full.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
Don't ask me, man. It's just letting us know where the enemy is, which is super helpful because otherwise, I mean, this is a big-ass house. There we go. Stop that. Stop hurting him. No, get back here. Stop. No, get back. No, get back. No. Ow.
Is it teleporting?
Shit. No, he's just going invisible. Oh, God. Stop that. Stop. No. Where are you? No, ow. God. Son of a... No, you piece of shit. Oh, God. I do not remember how to fight this enemy at all. Ah, the magic pool spell thing. Oh, God. Run away. All right. let's see if hiding in here does anything, and I can try to cast some magic.
Hob says, oh, geez, I hadn't heard that. Ah, hell. Now all the beast's servants are gone. Crying face. Not a cat. And Erica says, Jesus, she came at you with purpose.
Yeah, the servant lady. Yeah, she sure did. She just, like I said, she just pushed us right back into the other room.
Yep. Like, far into the other room.
Tyr and Regamor. And then your favorite, Pargon, 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 and Pargon.
Wow.
Yeah! Alright, so let's go ahead and spell list. Cast Magic Pool at level 7. And so now we have this little symbol above our head. And it will now continually give us health on a consistent basis.
That's sick.
Right? Gotcha, bitch. No, stop it. Don't do it. God. It's not easy to fight in here. Get out of here. Gotcha. Come on. Because now he gets to suck us. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
Yeah, suck us off, creature.
Oh. Oh. He got more essence for himself from the basement.
Maybe we can get more essence for ourselves from the basement.
Maybe. I do not remember where he shows up next. I used to know all of these things, and now I just do not. Door is still locked. Guess we gotta wait for him to reveal himself. Whatever that may be.
Erica says, I do have a funny story about Angela Lansbury.
Go for it.
That proves that sometimes a failure just means a success will come in the future. Cool. I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah. Let me read this little section. A thick layer of grime on the window prevents Edward from looking out into the garden. Despite the efforts of the servants Edward hires, the mansion continues to sink into decay. You know, like that one servant said, that it's never clean here. Same thing.
Hob says, I was upset they had like no good villain merch this time, and the villain store that used to be there was gone. Always hating on the villains, I guess.
Right? Alright, where the hell is this enemy now? I can't get downstairs. I don't have the basement key, do I? I have half of the basement key. So where the hell's the other half? Do I go back this way or something? I don't think so.
Erica, tell us the story.
Yeah, definitely, please.
Please.
Let's, whoops.
I don't know what's happening.
What?
My face.
Your face?
Yeah. It's like weird.
I don't even know what you mean. Alright, so... This Gothic Cathedral. Alright, we read that as Alex in like the first episode, so... I just don't know where this enemy is. Oh! Found it. Of course it's in the gun rack room. Upstairs we go. Come on, Edward. Run, my friend. Run!
What's that on the floor?
That was the broken vase that had the half the key in it. Okay, is it... It's the gun rack room, so this one? Yeah, you're damn right it's this one. Suck it. Get out of here. Stop attacking me. Die. Stop attacking me. Die.
Is it?
Stop
is
attacking
it
me.
you
Die.
or is it some other guy?
He ran away.
Some other guy.
God, stop doing that. What does he say? I probably should have talked to some of them. Grateful for having their life spared from the monster, the servant offers a token of thanks. Some elephant gun ammunition. Helpful, I suppose. Alright, well, maybe I should have talked to the other one. Maybe they would have given me bullets as well. It's down here. Go ahead.
Erica says, in 1964, Angela Lansbury auditioned for and was cast in the bizarre musical farce Anyone Can Whistle by Stephen Sondheim and Arthur Lawrence. The rehearsals were hard and it closed after 21 shows. Miraculously for Angela, one of the very few people who saw Anyone Can Whistle was composer Jerry Herman, who wrote Hello Dolly and La Cage aux Folles. He thought she'd be a great fit for his next show.
Awesome.
And so what was his next show?
Well, I assume we'll find out in a moment. So I did go to this other guy. It says, shaken by his brush with death, the servant gives his thanks. He warns that the creature might still be around, and extra firepower would be handy. Fuck yes. Reminded by his own words, he fishes a key from his pocket and gives it to Edward, and it's the gun cabinet key.
Nice.
You're damn right it is. Let's go get that elephant gun, shall we? All right, now you can go back to the chat. Sorry.
Was it Sweeney Todd, Erica? Let's see. Hobbs says...
What's wrong?
Oh, and a Jurassic Park chess set from Universal.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I skipped one of Hobbs' things here. Hold on. Hobbs says, I did end up getting a Gargoyles pin, a classic Donald cap, one of those Avatar Banshee shoulder puppets.
Interesting.
I named him Demir because he's black and blue.
Amazing.
And a little stuffed Jar Jar that's made to look like a hand-stitched straw doll.
Very cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he says, oh, and a Jurassic Park chess set from Universal, which while I'm glad I have because the sculpts are great, I was expecting them to be made out of some kind of metal instead of plastic for the price.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Before you read that next thing, let's just talk about this very quickly. There's a mode function. This function allows the character to change the fire selector on guns. So if we look here at the elephant gun, we can go to mode, and then it's 1 or 2 shot per, or 1 or 2 bullets per shot. So I'll keep it at 2, I suppose. I mean, I'm probably going to keep this saber for a little while.
Yeah.
But when we get to like the enemy that Pius sent after us, I'll probably need the elephant gun to take care of it, because that's a big scary enemy. So, although actually maybe I equip it for this dude to get rid of him in 1 hit instead. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, it's no problem. Erica says, and that's how Angela Lansbury got the lead role in MAME. And her first, and her first Tony Award for Best Leading Actress in a Musical. Cool.
Hell yeah.
And Hobbs says, I am reading along, Erica. It's a really cool story.
Oh shit. He's attacking somebody. Oh, up there. Oh, god damn it. I got somebody. Shit. Where'd he go? There he is. No, not the woman, you fool. Not him either. God damn it, man. And now she's dead too? Oh, I'm screwed. I am so screwed. Stop. I can't even reload. Way too slow. Alright, out of this room.
Do you get to control when they appear?
When
or it's just random?
When the enemy appears?
Yeah.
No. I have one bullet in this elephant gun right now. Where's my frickin' thing? Here we go.
Erica says, and because Jerry Herman loved her in Maine, she got the lead in his next musical as well. Dear World, and her second Tony. Very cool.
Fuck. We're gonna die. Oh god, I can't run anymore either. How is he sucking her up again? She's already undead and attacking me. I don't understand.
Erica says, oh god, I typoed that so hard. I'm sober, I promise. It's fine, unless I said something wrong.
Alright, let's get him healed up a little bit and try to get back out there. How many bullets do we have left in this gun now? 6. We didn't fire anything. Okay. Off we go then. This is gonna suck ass. Get out of here, lady. Shit, that did not do enough. Okay, she's dead. Oh, right, I don't have a finishing move on him at all. Where's this enemy, dude? What the hell?
You go to wrestling school, they'll teach you one.
Amazing. Oh god. Shit. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Add a bullet. Switch. Got him! In its desperation to escape from Edward, the vampire creature drops the top half of the key onto the floor. And so now we have the top half. Yeah, I know. You've shown me every single time he's done it.
Dude, your jaw is a little gross. Since we're seeing the actual bone of your jaw.
Alright, let's quickly reload this elephant gun. Can we mix? We assembled the broken basement key, and now we can use our magic. Doesn't really matter what color. But now we have a fixed key. So now we can use it to go downstairs. Let's do it.
Erica says, so basically Angela went from one of the most infamous flops in Broadway history to back-to-back Tony Awards.
Yeah, which is awesome.
And Hub says, that woman was a treasure.
Agreed.
For sure.
Oh, yes. Okay. So we've already had this spell, but it was spell 10 that we didn't have full access to, or that we didn't know what it was. So a tattered scroll lies on the dusty shelf. We have found the Summon Horror spell scroll.
Yeah. I want to summon some horrors.
Amy loves her some horrors. So just so we're aware of what we're talking about here, the scroll is host to an incantation written in a panicked scrawl of blood.
Oh.
It reads, the bestial fury of the horror is unleashed by this magic. The horror's abilities are yours. Enemies may be crushed or rent apart, racked by magic. This spell should not be undertaken lightly, for its toll on the psyche of mortal kind is high. But so this is basically, we get to summon the three-headed thing. The gigantic three-headed things that shoot the electrical attacks out at us. Really, really awesome. Alright, sorry, go ahead. Oh, right, we don't have that.
Hub says, oh, right. There's a video game going on.
It's fine.
Tongue out face.
Welcome to the stream.
And he says the horror. The horror.
Exactly. Oh god, no. That's what I wanted. Shit.
Right, that sounds getting old.
I'm trying here.
I don't mean like that. I just mean the creators need to hear me say that, not you. Erica says, "Oh, the horror on the huge manatees." Yeah, I guess they are kind of manatee-like.
No, she means like, oh, the humanity, or on the huge manatees.
Oh, okay.
You know? All right, well, we don't have... Jesus, there's so many, like, bullets down here.
Oh.
Shit.
Wow. A lot of things.
Alright, what's going on with this thing? A simple obelisk made from an alien stone sits atop the well. A runic design is carved into one side, proclaiming its allegiance.
What?
To Ulioth.
Wow.
Elephant gun ammo. We can also pick up, hidden in the shadowy corner of the basement, an antique double shotgun is displayed on the wall. So we pick up the double shotgun as well. We also get some shotgun shells and some revolver ammo. God, we have so much stuff. All right. Is he going to follow me onto the stairs here?
Just like in real life. So much stuff for our tiny apartment. Let's see. Mocan is here and says might need to watch the VoD for this one. Missed an hour.
What's up, Mocan?
Hi. Hob says I need to rewatch Apocalypse Now.
Hmm.
And then Mocan says, who are we and what are we doing?
So we are Edward, the grandfather whose initial death is what brought us as Alexandra to this house in the first place. I do not remember how to destroy this thing. Fuck. Nope. Really? Okay.
Mocan goes, can we see invisible?
So there is reveal invisibility. I do not think it works on this thing, but it's possible that it does. I think what we need, to be honest, if I remember correctly, we need the spell attack thing, magical attack. Do we have the red one? We have to, right? Or the green one. We have to have it preset under quick spell. Magical attack 3 and 7. Okay, good. Good to remember. Okay. I don't remember if it gives us agency to do something to it while it's, like, drinking from the monolith or whatever you want to call it, the obelisk. Don't do it. Of course there's more ammo there. God damn it. Come on. Of course. So we're out of everything. So we're back to the saber. God, their arcs are so wide, dude. Just walk. Holy shit. Alright. So can I do something while it's doing this? Why won't it let me do anything while this is happening? I don't understand.
Because it leaves time in order to do it.
What?
It leaves time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
In order to do it.
Alright, because I can't, like, I'm trying to be able to find some time to cast a goddamn spell. It's just not working. Shit. That's the wrong one entirely. Sorry.
Erica says also, it snowed this morning.
Hey, it worked.
Nice.
But not enough.
It snowed this morning, and waking up to snow on the ground made me really happy.
That is cool. Congrats.
It's very cool.
I'm jealous.
I'm not. It sounds cool, but I'm not jealous.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go reload all our guns, because I think I have to blow this thing away. Oh, he does follow us up the stairs.
Wow.
Okay. Equip. Reload. Equip. Reload. And equip. Reload. There's going to be so many shells on the floor up here.
I was just going to say, you start shooting up here and like blowing holes in the door and the walls and the moldings, I'm going to have a fit.
Alright, let's see if this works. Yeah, you're damn right it does, you piece of shit. No! Great. No. God damn it. Now I gotta go upstairs. Try to heal. Get away from me. Ow, you piece of crap, dude.
Maybe you should be shooting that thing.
I don't have the ability to do much right now. I'm dying. I need to get out of here. And I need to run around to get more magic back because I don't have it. Our sanity is still at full, so fuck this flask, right? So stupid. By the way, as I believe it was Mokan who pointed out last week or a couple weeks ago from looking it up, I had forgotten this, so it's not, I'm jokingly going to say it's on Amy, but it's really on me.
It's 100% on me.
What?
Oh, it's 100% on me.
But thank you for choosing the blue path, so that every enemy we come across drains our magic, so it's harder to fight.
You're welcome. Leave it to me. I got you.
So funny. All right, anyway, go ahead.
Erica says, oh, that man is distressed.
Correct. Quick spell, recover. Good, that's fine. Come on. I gotta recover more magic by running around a little bit more. Oh. Okay. Something's happening. Okay. Come on, dude. Yeah. Perfect. Back to actual full health.
Nice.
Gorgeous. Okay. Well, we destroyed the obelisk, so he's not going to regain health. So now we just need to use our weapons and kill him. That's it. That's one. I shouldn't run around the pole because then I can't hit it easier. God damn it, I think I missed. It's so frustrating, man.
I hope I didn't just wipe off all my eye makeup. Mokin, oh, hold on. Hob says, so picking green saps sanity more.
Yes.
And red does more damage.
Correct. Yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, the red enemies are hardier in general. The green enemies are kind of easier to kill, if I recall.
Yeah,
at least from the ones
like,
that we've come across, but
I feel like that was the case.
Yeah.
Erica says, also, I ordered the last things I need for painting.
hell yeah.
Some canvases, palettes, and palette knives.
Finally.
Wow.
That took way too long. But yes, congrats, Erica. That's really cool.
And I'm so excited to start painting.
Good. I look forward to hearing about and or seeing the results.
Mokan says, you'd think reveal invisible would work here.
Like I said, I don't recall if it does or not, but, you know, it kept reappearing enough, so. All right, so as we saw when we were Alex, now that we've been to the basement at the beginning of this episode or stream, this was sealed up. Now, when we destroyed that obelisk, it was also arguably sealed up in some capacity, but destroying the obelisk broke it down, so we are able to go down this way. Because as Alex, there was a door here, like in this area, that led us to a different room that presumably leads down into the city. But that also coincides with a room upstairs in the library that currently doesn't exist when we're here as Edward. If you notice that. Did you see that the door wasn't there? So, inside the well, a crumbling ladder leads down into the cloying darkness. Should we venture down the ladder?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Mocan says green is easy mode, I think, as sanity loss is annoying, but doesn't really kill you or make it harder to fight.
Well, if you're down to 0 sanity, then things that would drain your sanity also drain your health, but it's like a second health bar in that regard, so I still don't disagree with you.
Diamaz is here. Nice to see you.
What's up, Diamaz? Happy
Says
Friday.
Audio is a bit low, or maybe it's my PC.
Game, us, or both? Because I did lower the game audio bit. I can put it back up a bit more. But if it's us as well, it might be your computer. Because I can't make... Well, I guess I could mess with the microphone, but I can't mess with OBS to make us any louder. So, let me know.
He says Obelisk the Tormentor.
That's right. So Amy doesn't get that reference, but I do, and I
don't.
like it. It's one of the Egyptian god cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Obelisk the Tormentor. The blue one, in fact, ironically enough.
Oh.
Since we're on the blue path right now in this game.
Ironic?
What?
Is it?
Don't you think?
Diamaz says hello. I think it's my PC. By the way, I'm playing Magic the Gathering again.
Hell yeah. How's it going for you?
And Hob says, down to Goblin Town.
So, for people that don't remember what the city looks like, let's take a look, shall we?
Oh,
Maximilian had not lied. What?
yes.
The city is miraculous.
Metropolis.
It glows in the darkness like an incredible jewel. But the thought of what lies inside, the guardians of Ulyaoth, makes Edward shiver with fear. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding city. Perhaps the towers serve as a focus, channeling great tides of energy into the city itself.
Cool.
It is cool. So let's go down. So if you recall, this is where Maximilian went, and his story basically ended as soon as he got down here because he fought that one guardian in this space and then went back up to tell everybody, and nobody believed him and he went crazy. Or, they thought he went crazy. Oh!
And they threw him into an asylum.
Shit. Okay, maybe I should use our spell.
Diamaz says, I'm trying to build too many decks at once. Send help. And that Urza that was spoiled, both of them, I want both.
Okay.
Crying face.
All right, so here's some information for us. After a horror has been summoned, press A to attack enemies. Attacks can be targeted using the R button. Attack an enemy's head from far away to perform a shock attack. Press start to release control. Horrors can open doors, but not pick up items. So here we go. Oh god. Ow, really?
Electrified.
Oh god, come on. Why does ours look smaller? That's rude. Oh shit, we killed one already. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, can you just...
Erica says, oh, hey, big spender. To the Urza.
Oh yeah. Oh god, no.
And Hob says,
kill.
I love summoner builds.
Yeah. Hey, we did it. We killed both of them with our
Wow.
horror. Look at how great he is.
Not that bad.
Right?
That's pretty good.
Oh, look, we're running.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah. All right, let's go take a tour. I guess we can go into the city. So they were guarding this entrance here.
Oh,
So let's see what happens.
Jesus. We're going to go into that city now.
Oh.
I'm so nervous.
Someone's casting a spell. Oh god. Oh god. Here we go. Got him. Oh no, we're gonna get shocked first. Damn it. Oh god, they're doing more things over there. Come on, horror. Ah, it's dead. All right, fine. It did damn well. It killed 2.5 of these things. I'm very pleased. That was great. How do we look? Our magic is a little lower than I'd like it to be. Can we cast the thing? I think we can. So for those who missed it, we got a magical pool spell. So now we have this little symbol above our head that will gradually over time restore our magic. Okay. And so now it's showing us the enemy all the way at the end, which it didn't do when we were the horror. Oh God, our thing is so low. Oh, right. We have an item that will actually work for this. Oh, wow. It just makes the drinking sound. Ready?
Yep.
It's a little gross. I don't like it, but it works.
Erica says, speaking of painting, I got in a fight with someone recently who said that abstract art isn't art and is just making a mess and calling it art.
It's messed up. Ah, it summoned a thing. Really?
I definitely don't like abstract art as much as fine art, but there's a lot of it that's definitely art. There's some of it where arguably you either create it using garbage or you
Yeah, bitch, suck it. Sorry.
create it as like a 3D structure that's like literally made of like things, you know, like a urinal and stuff like that. I kind of understand them saying that, right? But if it's like a painting, then it's clearly not anything other than art because it's a painting. Hub says making a mess and calling it art is the dictionary definition of art. Yeah, pretty much, right?
Shit. Yes, thank God. Okay, reload. Yes. Keep going. It's working.
Tiamat says, is it? Erica says, oh, it's time for a wizard duel.
Yeah, we're trying. Oh God, it's over there. Yes. Is it dead? Yeah, it is.
Whoa, what?
We did it.
I just
All
looked
right.
back and like heard a gunshot. We fell, and then the thing fell, and I was like, "Who done what?"
Yeah, because we fell from firing our gun,
Oh, okay.
which killed it in the process.
So we're very weak.
Well, yes. I mean, look at us. So yeah,
But maybe it's the elephant gun.
it is the elephant gun
Okay,
for
good.
sure.
Then I suppose that's fine.
Ooh. Does this room in any way look familiar to you, Amy?
Well, it reminded me of the room with the screaming floor, but it doesn't have the screaming floor.
No.
It looks like the Stargate.
No. So I'm just talking about these 3 pedestals here.
Oh yeah, because we put the like little sigils on them or whatever.
No, we found the artifacts on them.
Oh, okay.
So this is the room that had the Ulioth, the Chaturga, and the Zelototh artifacts on them. Pius took one. I guess we, as Edward, had the other. And I forget where the third ended up. Oh, the third ended up with Roberto Bianchi, who got it from Oh God, these character names. Fuck, I'm not gonna remember. Bianchi died being kicked into the giant tower of dead bodies, the cement tower. So yeah, and so that's where the third one is, the Chaturga. It was guarded by the guy who was in love with the woman. Remember? And then he went to go search for the artifact.
Yes.
Because of her. I forget his name. Kareem. Yes, I got there. So Kareem was the original guardian and stayed in the room with these three pedestals, not these three, but the ones that looked like this, to guard the red one until Bianchi came in. Roberto Bianchi came in. Kareem was like, I'm the guardian of these, get the hell out of here, slashed at Bianchi, and Bianchi was fine. And Kareem was like, oh, so you are the chosen one. Good, I'm free. Right. You deal with this. And then Bianchi got dropped into the big cement tower of dead bodies. And that's where that was left.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they can't see the Stargate looking pieces because of our video.
Oh, it's fine. We'll walk forward. These plinths look like the ones Pius had encountered in the Forbidden City, where he found the essences of the ancients. Edward briefly wonders what their purpose could be. Here is what Amy was talking about. And actually, you get to see even more of it now, Amy. You didn't even see all this.
No, I didn't. It looks even more like a Stargate. Ha! It's a planar bridge.
Yeah. It's something, all right.
Erica says, use
Expelliarmus?
Oh, yeah.
To disarm?
Yeah. Apparently, that's all you need. Jana says, happy Friday, you amazing peoples.
What's up, Jana?
Heart faces and a heart. Hob says, I've actually really come around to respect the urinal piece because of the kinds of conversations it inspires. Plus, it makes it really easy to tell who is terrible at Mexia analysis.
Okay.
And then DMA says,
Media
or maybe
analysis.
Okay. Or maybe it's E. Hob says media analysis.
And then that's what DMA's was talking about, going all the way down.
Okay.
So, oh my word. Oh, there we go. Sorry, had to crack my elbow there. Go on.
But DM asks how so. And Erica says, oh man, a star map. If we find them all, can we go to the Star Forge and stop Darth Malak?
So, if you look at this room, if you notice, all the symbols on here are all the runes that we have.
Yeah.
And if you look over here, a pulsating field of energy emanates from the stone. Should we touch the field?
Hot. Ooh.
So there's a little thing here, and if we step through it, we are teleported
to the city,
to one of the towers in the city. They said there were 9, right?
Oh.
That overlooked the whole city. These spires appear to be focusing magical energy from a nearby source. Perhaps if a rune is marked on the spire, it will affect the flow of magic. Could the spires themselves serve as a circle of power?
Yeah. Cool.
So we have a 3-point circle, a 5-point circle, and a 7-point circle. And this is 9 spires.
Cool.
Very cool. And so, should we scribe the Pargon rune?
Great.
So now we can teleport back out because, oh shit! Quick, summon the green one. Do we have that set as a quick spell? We don't, right? God damn it. We want. Actually, how would this work? if I just did this. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, we don't. Of course, we don't have enough magic for that. I just used a big ass spell. Run. Shit. Oh god, we're dying. Oh god. Okay, I'm stun locked now. No, don't die. Okay, we're dead. And you know what that means? Because I learned this the hard way.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't save.
I didn't, and you have to save along the way in this game. Edward has perished at the hands of the Eternal Darkness. With no one to stop their diabolical plans, humanity will surely be annihilated. Well, time to speedrun this chapter. Because we literally go back to the beginning and have to load where we left off. Cool. It's only 9:42. Let's see if we can get back to that point tonight, huh? Holy shit, that's annoying.
Okay.
Anyway, everybody in chat, keep Amy company, and I'm going to be over here speedrunning. Ready, go.
Erica says 9 pillars, and it looks like there were 9 panels with force fields.
That's right.
And then Hobbs says, because the vast majority of people I hear complaining about that piece not being art do so using arguments that are extremely close-minded and uncreative. AI.
I can't get the blood out.
We know, we know.
That's why you have period panties and then you have regular ones. Blood doesn't come out.
Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome. Diamaz says, for a second, I thought the whispers were somewhere else from my PC, though I was going crazy. Mocan says, so I get to get caught back up, and then.
And there you go, Mocan.
Face.
That's exactly why I did it.
Yes, totally. It was for that. You're welcome.
Yeah, I felt badly that you had missed the beginning, so yeah. I wanted you to see the whole thing without any of the story context, because I'm going to be skipping through it as quickly as humanly possible.
TMA says, well, I don't think it's art, or don't think it's good. Mocan says, anything can be art. Whether you like it or not is up to you, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hobbs says, also, often claim it as among the proof.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me.
God,
you are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Ulyav.
So cool.
There's going to be more dialogue in a second.
Okay.
Because
everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align.
If you think that voice was cool.
Is not too many years from now. Another Roivas has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy has no place in this world.
He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Pray to me that they don't.
So good, Ulyath. Such a good voice. Alright. Now we got a bit of Edward talking, and then we'll be ready to read chat. Sorry, everybody. Sorry I had to do it in the first place. Like, redo it in the first place, but here we are. 1952, by the way, if we didn't read that before.
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me. I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chaturga. How Skinner would incorporate Zelotath into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulyath into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree. As a psychiatrist, I believe that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre past. It was with great excitement that I began my search.
He looks excited, doesn't
Mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character.
All right, go ahead, Amy. I'm
I
sorry.
intended to find their secrets.
Did they hang witches much?
I mean, that's, I guess, what we see on this picture here is that there was a witch, a hung witch.
Many things they did to witches, but I'm not sure I recall hanging being a big one. Let's see. Hub says, also often claim it as among the proof of the degeneration of Western culture, which of course, when someone says that, it means you can ignore everything else they have to say. Erica says, see, I was thinking Lady Macbeth, but that works too, I guess, Amy.
Well, you said out damn spot earlier, if I recall,
Yeah,
right?
but that was before Erica got here.
Gotcha. My timeline was off.
DMaz says, that's the problem, though. Not everything should be art just because it is called art. Not everything that people want to call art should be considered art, because the definition of art loses value. Mocan says, well, I mean, you did kill him.
Yeah, I sure did.
Yep. Diamaz says, for a bit...
Oh. Sorry, had to do that for a moment. Okay, we're good. Go ahead.
Diamaz says, for a bit of a childish argument, I like to quote that Incredibles phrase, when everyone is super, no one is. Hob says, yes, it absolutely should. Diamaz says, if anything can be art, then what is art? Hob says, you do know you just quoted the villain. Diamaz says, and? Hub says, art is expression.
Here's Maximilian again.
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end.
Do you think dying gives you like lung congestion maybe? Because he does like a wheezing
Sets
thing.
the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
Well, you know, I mean, your voice box, doesn't really exist anymore. I suppose. So you got to kind of push it through nothingness, really.
I'm sure back then a lot of people died of pneumonia, so...
Sure.
Let's see.
Oh, we haven't checked this one yet. I was like, what?
Hobbs says art is expression. Diamaz says his plan was wrong, his idea was not. If everyone is super, then no one is. It's logical. Art is expression. Oh, it's logical. Art is expression. Hub says flawed logic. Okay. Then to be art is it has to express something? How is it flawed?
Okay, hold on.
Take them and use them. They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste and death.
Again, that same expression on his face.
And he goes into the book.
I mean, his story sure is in the book.
Yeah.
Get all this ammo everywhere.
Mocan says, art is expression of ideas. If someone intends what they are doing to express something, or someone feels something when seeing something, that thing is by definition art. Rob says it should be an attempt at least. You can argue whether or not they are successful in expressing that idea, but that doesn't invalidate it as art. Diamond says, that feels extremely subject. The more subject a concept becomes, the less meaning it has. Oh, you mean subjective?
It's time for Vampire Man.
Hub says art is subjective. Mocan says he seems so nonplussed.
Oh, did I not pick up the... Shit. Okay, well, that's on me, I guess. Oh, I guess that's the other point. That's what speedrunners do, right?
What?
You don't have to kill these things. Just leave.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no need.
Where am I?
Oh. You're home, Amy. I know it's been a tough day, but...
DMS says fair, art is subjective. Mocan says there's a reason the saying is it's an art, not a science. Hob says not everything needs one definition, definite set in stone meaning. DMS says, but if art is subjective, you can't objectively that something is art. No? Doesn't it depend to who it is looking? Hob says, nice try, but no. And Diamond says, because. Hob says, it means few art pieces are objectively good or bad. It's still art. Diamond says, also, you didn't say why the logic from before was flawed. Is it though? Who says it is? When it's subjective? Hob says, that's the point. Many people try to use a false sense of objectivity to invalidate art they subjectively dislike. And I'm saying that's bull.
Now it's downstairs, this stupid thing. Okay, so now we talk to him. He gives us the key. Can we open the door? Courteously, the servant asks if Edward is in good health.
Wow, dude. You have been missing something, haven't you?
You gotta work on your priorities, my friend. God damn. That's very funny.
Wow. I mean, I don't even know.
Okay, we have the elephant gun. We're good. We can change the mode on it to 2-shot. Oh, dude, really? Oh, thank you. I was like, I'm stuck here now until this dude moves. Okay. Can we, what do we have to, like, walk near doorways or whatever for this thing to hurry the hell up?
So DMS says, but if what is or is not art is subjective, then to say something is not art is as valid as saying that it is. The problem is that some things are objectively art, even if the artist himself said the opposite.
Come on, the enemy is going to show up in here. Could we just do it already, or no? Maybe. It's not down here.
Is
There
it
we go.
raining in the house?
Yeah. I heard it.
Hobbs says, and the logic is flawed because everyone is super at something.
Okay, here we go.
We all have our strengths and weaknesses. That's how it always has been, always will be, and that's not a bad thing.
Fuck. Ah!
DMR says, for example, Leonardo da Vinci could have said it himself that Mona Lisa is not art, but would still be considered art. But the urinal is only considered art because the artist said it was. If they didn't, it would just be another urinal. Some things are more objectively art than others. Also, the movie specifically talked about superpowers. Hobbs says, it's the context and framing of the urinal that makes it art. DMS says, if someone has superpowers stop being super is talking about a specific super. Fair enough. Agreed. Context is important after all.
Where is this enemy? You were just downstairs. How fucking long does it take you to walk up the goddamn stairs? Thank you. Okay.
Hobbs says, but all powers are different, and everyone using their individual abilities as a team is what wins the day. Yeah, and just because one person's superpowers are not superpowers that you would like, doesn't mean they're not superpowers, right? It just means you would choose a different one if you could.
Thank God. Okay. Now I gotta finish this guy off if it'll let me. Blah, blah. You eat from the goddamn thing. We get it. Okay, the guy's body is gone. Mix. Thank you. Fixed it. Let's go. Okay. Put this. Are you serious? Didn't even get one bullet out. Or in, I should say. That's fucking annoying. Come on.
DMM says, since we are talking about varied superpowers, which doesn't necessarily is the case, since Syndrome wanted to use technology, which pretty much puts people in equal ground, but in varied superpowers. Hobbs says, if everyone has superpowers, they would still be super. Like, it can toss lightning. Like, I can toss lightning and you can't. and you can shapeshift and I can't. Still difference, still equally super, but exceptional in our area. Tiamat says, indeed, that is the case. But, well, some supers would be more super than others. Not all men are born equal. Hobb says, but all people should be treated as equal and given equal rights. And Tiamat says, of course.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Thank you. Jesus Christ, man.
Are you saying not all men are born equal if some have superpowers? Is that what you're trying to say? Because arguably, like, everyone having superpowers creates equality, whereas some people having superpowers creates inequality, right? Tiamat says, of course, I don't see how that fits in with the conversation, though. Mokan says, does Chartuga have a cold? His voice sounds raspier than usual.
Yeah, I think it's oh, fuck yeah, we did it.
Nice.
Alright, finally.
So
Get
nice.
out of here. Alright, good. Down to the basement we go. By the basement, I mean we were already in the basement. This is the, like, basement-y basement.
The sub-basement.
The basement-iest of basements. We'll cast our friend when we get down there, because that'll be easier to kill those things. Actually, if we're speed running, right? We're talking about speed running this thing. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm just gonna make my way down this way. Goodbye. In we go. We do have to kill this thing, or we can go through the door. I actually don't remember. Oh, well, we have to at least dispel, which is 5 point green. So first, okay. Now we're not having low sanity anymore. Spell list. We need dispel magic, assign 5 point green to here. To the leftmost. Missed. Missed. Shit! This is tough. Got it. Bye-bye. Speed run. Hell yeah. Did it. Alright, we're back where we left off almost. Basically, we're going to hit the Pargon section over here. Get teleported, insert the Pargon thing, and then we're going to be back where we left off.
Can we save?
Yeah, I mean, I just saved a little bit ago, but yes, I can save right after we do the Pargon thing before we go down into there, so.
Okay.
But thank you. Uh-oh.
I don't see Pargon as an option here.
No, what do we have to do? Area? It's gotta be area, right? I hope that's right. Here's the save. Okay. Okay. I genuinely don't know what spell we're casting, so it makes it a little bit tougher. Oh god. Time to go. Oh my god. Oh! There's like... Oh! I did not see that guy. Hey, we're here. Do I need anything?
Everything.
Sanity,
Oh.
technically. Could use some sanity. Couldn't we all?
Yeah, for sure. I could use more than probably most people need.
It's dead. Gimme. Thank you. I mean, I know there's a big font of it right here, but still. Thank you. Full sanity. In fact, while we're here, let's equip our weapons and reload them all. And we're already on that mode here. Let's equip this one and reload it. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, there's a lot here. So.
Yeah. Do you think?
DMS says we're talking about the exceptional. Hab says, so then why should you gatekeep who is considered a person? DMS says, what?
So if you remember that dead body,
Yeah.
it's still there.
Yeah. DMS says, I have no idea where you even got that from. Hob says, see, this is the analysis I talked about. Oz says, what? You are the one talking about gatekeeping. That has no relation to the conversation.
A lever is situated nearby. Should we pull the lever? Yes, we pull the lever, and one of those barriers goes away. One of those barriers goes away.
Cool.
Yes, it is cool.
Hob says, in trying to gatekeep what is and isn't art, you started saying stuff one could extrapolate into people.
So we pull another lever. And that goes away. Oh, what do we have? This one? Don't. Okay, we're good.
DMS says, but being super doesn't equate to being a person.
Oh god. Oh, we're back in this room. Okay, so basically if we killed these guys, we wouldn't have to run past them frantically every time. But, you know, whatever, right? Okay, so we didn't go far enough. This is the Pargon one. So we went to the other one, which gave us some options as to what to put. But so here we are at a Pargon one, and then I guess after each one of these we can save.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't think we're going to finish this chapter by the end of the stream. It may be because I had to restart, so apologies everybody, but at some point we will probably have to just stop and, you know, come back to it next week.
Hub says, I'm trying to point out to you what this line of reasoning sounds like. DMS says that's why the comparison exists. Being super is exceptional, or is an exception to being normal. Hob says, you're saying in a world where superpowered people exist, they should not be considered people. GMA says, wanting to have standards is hardly the same thing as saying someone is one a person. So are you saying is not a person there, or are you saying is a person? If everyone is superpowered. Mocan says, you choose a different teleporter button.
What do you mean?
You choose a different teleporter button. This was a ways back, so it was probably before you realized.
Oh yes, so that right because I was saying I didn't choose the Pargon one. I didn't go far enough to get the Pargon one from the end. But every time I do one of these, I might as well save. And because the other one was so easy, I'll just save here. Because nothing really changed. So, by having this thing over my head that constantly replenishes my health, one thing that it's doing, which is very interesting, is it is... ooh, we haven't pulled this lever yet. Is I never run out of stamina. So, like, occasionally while I'm running, I'll, like, stop and go, like... or whatever doesn't happen in this context because it's in relation to our health as well. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Yep. No. Gotta run. Okay.
Shatter
Goodbye,
everything.
everybody. Yep. Gotta go. Sorry. Bye, everybody. Good to see you. Thanks. I didn't mean to. Okay. Ugh. You again. Bye. Okay.
So Diamaz says they are not super, they are just power. In a world of heroes, a superhero is someone that goes beyond the rest.
Is this going to be a Pargon one or a non-Pargon one? That's the question. It's a Pargon one. Good. Easy enough. Whoops. It says it's not safe to save here, but it might have just been in the middle of something, so yep. Okay. Now we can save again.
Says, I don't know. I'd find it pretty super if we could all do cool things. Diamaz says, let's say everyone is born with their one different superpower. The person whose power is change their eye color, that is cool in a vacuum, but not really when you put it to the side of, or like to the next person who can summon lightning. That doesn't make them not a person as much as you may try to force words to help your argument. Sorry.
We were not low on sanity. Are you kidding? I guess, okay. Whatever. Alright, go ahead, sorry. Is this a door? By the way, look at the, like, very obvious, like, symbolism on these doors. It's, like, so Cthulhu-y, it's crazy. Alright, go ahead.
But they're not super, and the point of this comparison is Hub says, yeah, they are. Changing your eye color at will is pretty super. Who says it's better or worse? Diamaz says, it's not going to be saving anyone any time soon. Changing the color of your eyes it's pretty objective. Summoning lightning is better than changing the color of your eyes. Hub says, yeah, it could. What if you need to get by a security door with an eye scan? Changing your eye color, by definition, changes your eyes.
Alright, so this is a blue area, so we need to have Xelatoth be what we're using. Okay. That's tough. That's a cool one. I like that. We did that. Let's save. Here, I guess? Or, I guess, yeah. I think it makes more sense to save, like, here. Keep saving here.
But yeah, Hub, I mean, changing your, or a retinal scan scans your retina. It doesn't scan the iris of your eye.
Oh, shit. How did this do? Go ahead. Oh, there's the... Oh, okay, we're losing sanity to these things as we move past that. So we open that thing. Now we can go here and drink a little more of this liquid courage. And go like this. Our health is so small. Like, we have such a small amount of health. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Where's the thing? How do we... It's up here? Gross. Did not know that.
It's like bolus ones.
Kind of. We're so far away. We're doing it, though. I mean, we're definitely getting there. You can't say we're not.
Diamaz says, but eye scans search for a specific eye. Just changing eye color wouldn't do that. Hub says, it's in no way, shape, or form objectively better.
All right, so all of the runes are green now because we chose Xelatoth in the middle there. So now, when we go up here, this is going to be Paragon again. It is, but now they're all green, as opposed to, like, kind of amorphous or see-through or whatever, which they were before. We're going to save again. It's 10:16. We still got a little bit of time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate it. Had to do a little bit of backtracking, but we're in it now. That's for damn sure. So thank you for sticking it out with us. Let's go ahead and pull this lever. Got there. Nice. Okay. God, I really hope I'm doing this right. The like different things that we're using. There's another one. I hear it. Where is it? There it is. Got there. Okay. I don't know how many more of these we have left. Oh, we're here again? Shit. Run away. Yeah, so there's another one on the other side, so we still have at least one more, if not more. But obviously I know we have more runes to go, because we've done 5? No, 6? I guess we'll find out when we get in there. It takes forever for him to open that goddamn door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've done 6, we have 3 more to go. And one of them is the rune that we don't technically know what we're using. We've used Regamore, which is area already, but I don't know what the other one's going to be. I don't remember, I should say, what the other one's going to be. And I would say let's not look it up yet. If I mess up, then we can go back and change it. But for now, I'll refrain from looking it up and see if it makes sense to me what to use. Because if I recall correctly, we're going to try to destroy this city. So area makes sense, and then some form of like destruct or whatever. Like if we look at our runes, right? Our runes are protect, summon, absorb, dispel, project, power, self, creature, area, and item. So like absorb area or dispel area, those could be things that we're trying to do. So I would say it's either dispel or absorb. If they're both options, I'm going to have to just guess. But we'll see, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I suppose. Come on, baby. Get there. Get there. Get there. Got there. Hell yeah. Okay, bye. Gotta go. Oh, shit. We got a handle. Sweet. Oh, our sanity is real low. This one. Remember. It worked. We got the spell off before we got shocked. So watch that sanity meter go up. Hell yeah. Beautiful.
Erica says, sorry, Elle, I guess I dozed off for a bit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, whatever. Hob says, neither is saying it is too, which is all I'm getting from you at this point.
Right, so we got this door open, which was something we were waiting on. Bye. The little thing that floats above our head keeps getting like caught on stuff, or like we're running too fast for it sometimes. It's kind of funny. All right, so this is the Paragon one, and the last one is that one, and we don't know what it is yet. So I'm going to do the Paragon one first because it's easier, and then we'll do the tough one last, the one that I'm not sure about. Let's put it that way. And we'll see if I'm right or if it like doesn't work. But let's do it. It's 10:21. I think we've at least cast this spell tonight. I assume, if I remember correctly, well, not if I remember correctly, I assume that will end his story. and so then we can kind of end as Alex, which I like I tend to like to do anyway. But we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna skip some of this just because there's so much of it.
Sure.
Hub. So you always need to fight villains in a world where there are superheroes, because in the real world there are no villains and there are no superheroes. In the real world, there is nobody who's better than anybody else. So this is a fantasy that you're describing your DM as.
Okay, put this thing.
Which is exactly what it is, right? It's fantasy.
Shit.
It's like any other
Stuck.
fantasy world properties where they're describing, you know.
Yes. Where are we trying to go right now? So this isn't going to teleport us anywhere until we do something, I suppose? But what? Oh god, there's someone here. Got him? Oh god, reload. Quick, 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 quick.
Diamaz makes a point. He
Yes,
says
there we go.
the idea of art has value, the same way the idea of something being super has value. And I would just say to that, anything has value that people place value upon.
This is where I just came from. Where's the lever? Is it behind this dude? Because, oh, yeah, I think it is. Ooh, that sucks. Okay. Did I do the thing on the... Yeah. I don't know what he's trying to do, but I don't want to get shocked. Okay, we're good. Do it! Yes! Thank God. Can I get by you now? Damn right I can. And there's the lever. Did it. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry. Gotta go. Whew. Got there.
Hub says the rules of a fictional world have no bearing on reality. Even if our hypothetical situation is physically impossible, we're still talking about real-world implications and situations. Mocan says project area is, I think, a damaging area one, right?
I don't know. Because it would be project, not project, right? So... But yeah, well, actually, let's look at the magical attack that we have, right? Because that would be the way to know that.
Yeah, he says look at the spells probably.
Yeah, so magical attack is... this incantation saturates an area with aligned magical energy, inflicting massive damage to all enemies within its influence. This magic will affect both large and small, for even the greatest of enemies are made of many small parts. And it's Anterbach and Regamore. So Anterbach, so Regamore I was right, that was area, right? That's this one. And Anterbach is... Where's Anterbach? Project. Okay. So yes, whoever said that. Mocan said that?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
He also says, could we... Okay.
Alright, so... We now have one more rune to go. As we have now just surmised, it is likely project that we have to find, because we already got area. And so we're just doing a big magical attack over presumably the entire city that's down here. And so here we are at the 9th and final. Hold on. Sorry, hold. Aha! Perfect. I guess I equipped the saber just because. And then protect, summon, absorb, dispel, project. Oh!
Oh no.
Project was wrong. Dispel. Let's try that. That was the other option. Wait for it. Yes! We did it!
We did it.
It's done. Do we have to try to escape this city now? I think so. Time to go.
We have a Stargate.
Edward's meddling with the arrays has conjured incredible energies that are now building up inside the city and can't be contained for long. Edward...
Stop saying that when I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I'm trying to contain it.
Edward needs to escape the city. Run, Edward, run! I guess just to stay consistent. We did it, everybody. Let's end this chapter, shall we? And right around 10:30, which is nice. That's like kind of a decent stopping point.
Yeah.
So we will go like this. Oh, we can examine this. Oh, interesting. A huge stone block marked with bizarre etchings dominated the room. Is it art? A memorial? A tomb of the original inhabitants? Or a bastardized interment of its loathsome conquerors? Awesome. Okay, so I was wondering what that was for. That, like, area there. I do not know what the... Oh, fuck you. Oh, no. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Got there. Get off of me, dude. Thank you. Gotta go. Oh, no, that's the... I'm an idiot. That was the where the lever was. I thought we had to go up there, but we don't. We could have just left. My bad. Uh-oh. There's so many enemies in this area. Did you see them all floating around? Oh, shit. And we left these dudes here. Bye. Gotta go. Oh, and I don't have my thing anymore, so I could, like, run out of stamina. Yep, there it is. Getting a little tired. Okay, once we're in here... I think we're good. Now I can run forever. I wonder if this will show us anything if we look through this way. When we get to this little peeky hole. Yep. We're doing it.
You killed them.
Yes.
How dare you?
Thank God. 48 years later? How old were we? We looked super old.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Now we look super old.
Yeah, fair. But also...
Oh, nice visitor came.
and ate our head. Hence,
Delicious.
where the start of this game was,
Right.
with him lying on the floor without a head in that general area.
Master, I am saddened to report the destruction of the Guardian colony at the ruin of Engar.
I am not without eyes, servant. I knew of their loss as it happened. It is not a concern of mine. The Guardians were merely tools to forward the greater cause. Think of them as casualties of war.
But the balance of power has shifted with their loss.
Nonsense! Balance? There has never been balance. If anything, we shall remove all balance. Our plan continues as predicted. I have seen the future, Pius, and it portends a great battle between myself and the great being of matter. Chattur'gha will fall to my superiority. The power of Chattur'gha is useless against me.
Of course, as it was meant to be. The gates will be readied, just the same.
We shall overcome. Be patient, my servant.
Because he hasn't been patient enough.
It's only been, a couple 100 years or whatever. Alex finds a scrap of paper tucked between the pages of the tome. It appears to be a note from Edward, which we can read next time, but also, good lord, our sanity. Wrong one. This one, please. Okay, so, now that we're back here, we can read the note from Edward next time, but for now, we will save, and we can be done. We want to be here, I guess. Saving. Wow. Very, very cool. What did you think?
Yeah. I mean, it finally, got pretty intense.
Yeah.
Because for a while, it was starting to feel a little samey.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, we got to find out why we found our grandfather without his head. Sometimes you need that.
Like you do.
Like you do. Just find your grandfather without his head.
Without his head.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was 48 years after he destroyed the city. So,
Right.
I mean, he got to live a pretty fairly long life after having committed such atrocities against these godlike figures,
Right.
or alternate gods, or whatever you want to call it. Okay.
Yeah, I can't read all this stuff, guys.
Well, they
I
were
tried.
so Hob and DMOs were going back and forth. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I will note.
Triangles.
Hob pointed out nice explosion, which is true. Hob also says he was totally early 30s most when we were playing him. He's just a nerd.
I was thinking late 30s, but still, he could live to be 88.
And DMA said it'd be like that. That was just the stress. My man is too stressed. It does that to you. God, don't I know it. I feel that. And then you can read what Erica said if you want.
She says, I'm so sorry, I keep dozing off.
No worries, Erica.
Yeah, no problem.
We understand. We appreciate you being here for
Yeah.
as much or as little as you can. Because if you need the sleep, you need the sleep. I'm not going to, tell you otherwise. So.
Look at Obi-Wan.
Yeah. My man's so young, yet looks like is at his 80s.
Yeah. Not familiar with Stasis, but I've never seen MTG card art that I disliked strongly. Stasis is an OG one.
Yes. The art for the magic card
Okay.
Stasis.
Dutch angles. Insanity
Dutch angles equals insanity.
will never cease to amuse me in this game.
Yeah, I mean, at least it helps to know you're like, oh shit, there's something wrong with our sanity because I have to go like this to be able to see the game properly.
Right. TMS says, which is weird. I didn't play back then. I started collecting as a kid when they first came out. Didn't get the hang of the game until later. Sorry about the art thing. I appreciate debates, but I guess things get out of control when it's just typing online. And in the end, it was a chat not related to it. Sorry. Crying eyes face. And Hob says, I just don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of card art. Truly wish I did.
Some people definitely do.
Some people do, yeah. DMS says, it's really cool. It was drawn by, I believe, Richard Garfield's aunt.
Interesting. That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Erica says, sorry, friends. I think my sickness just caught up with me here at the end, and I couldn't stay awake.
Again, Erica, not a problem at all.
It's really fine.
We appreciate you being here for, as I was saying before, for as much or as little as you are. Thanks for taking the time regardless. And don't don't forget, if you really want to watch, you're always welcome to watch the VoD. If you're saying it because you wanted to like spend more time with us, you know the drill. We will absolutely be back here on Monday, and we would love to see you then.
You'll see us next time.
Yeah, whatever it needs to be, we are with you 100% on it. So
Hit
no
the
worries.
pillow, my lady.
God, wouldn't that be nice? We'll get there.
Yeah. Hub says, if nothing else, it proved my point about how it sparks discussions. In that we agree. Haha. Very nice, guys. Very nice.
The other thing is, relevant to Spooky Month and things like that, obviously we'll be back next week with more of this because we're definitely not done with this game.
Right.
I hope that next week isn't the finale, but if it is, that's fine, even though there's 2 more weeks left in the month. Like I said, the next game that we're going to is a spooky theme along with this, but I'm hoping to have this last until the 28th, so 2 more weeks. If it doesn't, like I said, not a problem, but us having died and having to restart here may have helped a little bit. And then the fact that I didn't really fight a lot of these enemies, I kind of ran by them in the end.
Yeah.
May have helped.
Save me too many commanders. Good night, goodbye. Ha ha. Oh, true spooky month. Spooky-tober.
Damn right. Yeah. So that's why we're playing this particular game, is because, you know, we started this partway through September because we knew it was going to take a little bit longer to finish, but I'm trying to aim for it to be done around Halloween, or so that it would be throughout all of October. And we'll see if I'm right or not. I went off of like howlongtobeat.com or whatever it was, something like that. So, you know, I tried my best. I mean, we're damn close. So if we're 1 week off, I know folks will forgive me, besides the fact that what I was getting at was our pre-recorded Spooky Month game starts this Sunday for all of you, because Phoenix Wright just ended last week. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh, this is all over on Video Games for All. So if you're watching live, link in the description down below. And if you're watching on the VOD, you're here, welcome. But the game that we are playing will be Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
Yes.
It's going to take 4 weeks, so 4 episodes to complete, which means it will take us 1 week past Halloween as well, and it will be on Sundays. So Sunday being the 30th, it will then be 1 more into November as well, which will be what, the 6th? November 6th will be the finale of that series. So stay tuned for that as well. So that even if this ends next week, which again, I have no concept right now as to how long it'll take, but yeah. There were a lot of things while I was talking just then.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Diamaz says, I wish Halloween was a thing around here. Yeah, that would suck. I love Halloween. Hub says, I really dig watching you play this.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. It's an interesting game, Diamaz says.
For sure.
Erica says, I'll be here Monday. Maybe some viewer games?
I will never say no if we have the time and availability. Just don't let me forget.
Heart. Diamaz says, it gives Lovecraftian vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Hob says, I really want to see where it's going.
Yeah.
And Diamaz says, I may steal the plot for an RPG campaign. Wait, I love that game.
Oh, Spooky's good.
Oh, good.
Good.
Some things are pretty spooky. Some are confusing.
Sure are.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've obviously then, based on how we're talking about it, we've already filmed it and played it through.
Yes.
But still, just in case other people haven't, we'll stick with no spoilers until that full series comes out. But that will be Sundays from this Sunday, 2 days from now, until, like I said, the first Sunday in November. And then that full series will be up. And then what's after that? You'll have to stay tuned and find out, won't you? But yes, Spookies is a very interesting game for sure.
I mean, there are definitely some portions that are not very interesting.
Yes, and we/Amy will talk about that as we get her initial reactions to it, like we do with every video game over on Video Games for All, because that's the point. We will be back, like I said, with more of this next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Geek for All. If you're watching the VoD, link in the description down below. And whichever channel you're on, Geek for All, Video Games for All, or Gluten Free for All, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you get those notifications. As Erica mentioned, we will be live again on Monday. That's the next time we'll be live. We'll be on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for more MTG Arena as well. So stay tuned for that. Amy.
Yes.
You've got some work to do.
I do.
Let me make sure that we can scroll
DM
here.
Oz, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for being so active in chat. I know you guys were going back and forth a lot, but it seems like you came to a conclusion at the end that there's no bad blood, which I am appreciative of. Hob, same. Erica, thanks for being here. Always. We love you.
Yeah.
Mocan, thank you for being here. And you were also fairly active in chat tonight as well, so I appreciate that. And who else did we have? I think
We had
somebody
Jayana up here as well.
at the beginning. Oh, yes, Jayana was here. Thanks for being here, Jayana. Like I said, I know it's hard with your new work schedule, but I really appreciate it when you do make it.
I believe that was it.
Okay.
I can't scroll all the way back up to the top, but in trying to remember who else was here, I believe that was everybody. But if I missed you, I apologize.
Yeah,
Not intentional.
I'm not thinking of anybody else, so I hope I'm right. If I'm not, leave it in the comments. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and we can apologize and shout you out in a return comment.
Sure, but also, don't forget that if you were watching and you were lurking, but you were not talking in chat, we still appreciate that you were here as well. Yeah. We just didn't see your name, so we didn't say your name, that's all.
Yeah. DMA says, I don't make promises, but I will try to appear next stream also. The Urza Planeswalker, so much hype, haha.
Yeah, the Meld Walker seems very, very insane, basically.
Yeah.
I think the Mishra card looks really cool as well, not for nothing, but that's not to say that you're wrong for the Urza thing. Please understand. I think they both look cool. I think I'm partial to the Mishra one only because it's less expensive, but more expensive probably means more powerful for a reason. So, there's that as well. But yeah, they both look really cool. The return of Meld for those style mechanics makes perfect sense, and I really like it. Seems very, very interesting to me.
Mishra, I would know how to build better.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with Urza.
Fair. It's
confusing.
Well, I was gonna say it's flavorful if it's a puzzle, right? Because it's Urza, so.
But I like the character and art so much, and I like Meld.
Meld is very cool. Very, very cool. Agreed. So yeah, we'll be back with more of this next Friday. We'll be back with more MTG Arena on Monday. We would love to see any and all of you at whatever of those you are able to make it to. Please don't forget between now and the next time that we see you to continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. We appreciate it. Thank you all so very much for being here. We really hope that you enjoyed. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.